Hello and welcome to Terrifying Tuesdays. Today's story is The One That Got Away. When I met Janie, it was love at first sight. I know that sounds stupid and immature, but it was. I saw her and my heart melted. There was one problem, though. I'd been dating her mother, Meredith, for almost a year. I know. Don't shit where you eat. I get that now. Trust me, I've learned my lesson. But I was a different person then. How did you not see Janie until later on in the relationship? Why didn't Meredith introduce you earlier? Janie just was never around. Anyways, I knew Janie loved me as much as I loved her, but she would never reciprocate those feelings. I never tried anything when Mare was around, but when she was gone, I would ask Janie to run away with me, to be with me, to love me. Janie's answers were always infuriating. She never seemed that interested. She usually just ignored everything I said, playing hard to get. I would end up yelling and she would end up screaming. Match made in heaven, right? Sometimes when the anger bubbled over, I would grab her shoulders and shake her like a rag doll. She would just scream louder at me. She was kind of cute when she'd get all red in the face and that vein in the middle of her forehead stood out, but like I said, it was infuriating. Meredith and I fought sometimes, but it was nothing like the fights Janie and I would have. I think it was just that I loved her so much and she never returned my love in the way I needed it. Sometimes Janie would just start screaming at me for no reason. Guys, you know what I'm talking about. You come home after a long day at work, but you forgot to bring food with you and you were supposed to remember. A simple mistake. Don't lie. You know you've done it before. The last big fight that Janie and I had before I split was the worst. Meredith was at some stupid film festival downtown. She said that if she didn't get out of the house, she'd go crazy. She needed to reconnect with her girlfriends, have some girl time or whatever. That was fine with me. I liked being alone with Janie. I like to think that Janie liked being with me, too. So I left the house for a little to go rent a DVD for Janie and I to watch. I came home to full-on screaming and screeching. The whole nine. The curses Janie was using didn't even register, because I couldn't understand a thing she was saying. I guess she didn't like the DVD I picked. Like usual. I tried to calm her down. I told her I'd run out right then and get a different movie, something better. It wasn't a big deal. I could fix it. She wasn't having it, though. She screamed at me even more. I told her I loved her. I got down on my knees and begged for her to calm down. Just stop screaming at me and love me for once in her goddamn life. I'm fucking typing this through blurry eyes as I think about it. Manly tears, chopping onions, all that. Janie wouldn't stop screaming at me, though. Just wouldn't stop. I hugged her to my chest and told her it would be okay. We could be together. We could be happy together. She screamed even louder, right in my fucking ear. So I threw her against the wall. Janie was tough. I thought she could take it. I heard something crunch when she hit the wall. Then she fell to 5 feet to the ground. Her head cracked against the tile. It's fucked up, but I started laughing. Have you ever opened your mouth in a big O and knocked on the top of your skull with your knuckles? That's the noise her skull made as it cracked against the tile. I left her there. I left her there on the tile. The blood pouring from her ears and nose soaking into her jammies. I called Mare and told her that there'd been an accident. I told her that I'd dropped our baby girl. Thank you for watching. Please check out my other videos. They're also things